or to you, somebody got the assignment wrong. So when you decide you want to be a headliner, when that's not what we all discussed, and then you decide to proceed all over the internet and talk about our salaries and this and what you're supposed to be getting, and you don't want to take a pay cut to give us a raise or whatever it was that Tiny said. Honey, let me just tell you this. The only way we could cut your funds is if we literally cut them with scissors. We can't tell a promoter what to give you. If they trying to give you a demotion and take your money, it's because they wanted to. We had nothing to do with that. We have nothing to do with that. And to be such great business women, you would think y'all would know what you were getting into from day one, right? If you walk into a room, business women know what they're doing. So I don't know. That's just me. We knew what we were doing. The assignment was clear to us, and we understood when we walked through that door what we were told. That's that. Oh, God. And just the back and forth, the bickering, it drove me crazy, y'all. When I say I am so ready to be done, this is it for me. And then let's just talk about this episode. Oh, there's so many things that just, and you know what? We were told we can't talk about editing. The show is over. The editing was bull sugar, okay? It was whack. It was whack, whack, whack. Oh my God, I'm so ready for this. I'm so glad it's done. Y'all can't even begin to understand how happy I am that it's done. I don't have to talk about SWV and Xscape ever again. Ever. The whole thing with the song going last and us wanting to do everything and take everything. First of all, if you look at one of the scenes, when I suggested SWV's week go last, the reply was no. Like, we didn't have a choice. Anyway, look, like, come on. This is getting ridiculous already. We never asked to go on first or last. It was placed there that we're going first. So, okay, fine. We don't mind going on first. But we don't have the right to say what we want? Is that wrong? Can we not have an option at all? And then tonight's episode pissed me off so bad because I'm a lot of things, but what I am not is rude and disrespectful unless you are to me. And now Don Juan, I don't care for him at all. Like, especially with him talking on his little page or whatever. So Don, if you're listening, I don't care for you, but what I will say is I never told him to shut the fuck up. Unless you come up in my face, I'm not going to tell you to shut the fuck up. That clip, I was probably talking to somebody else and they clipped it like that. I would never tell Don Juan to shut the fuck up. So that's just that. The editing tonight just really pissed me off because one thing I always say is, I worked too hard to be the woman I am for some storyline to destroy that in one little commercial. That's not what we gonna do. That is not what we gonna do. They got me upset tonight. And it takes a lot to piss me off. And no, Coco make it seem like I just jump up angry every day. No, I do not. You gotta fuck with me to get me upset. I'm here. So, y'all, anyway. So, yeah. It's over. Good news is that SWV will be out on the road. We will be touring with Jodeci. I let it out the bag early. It was my fault because we did all that press in New York and we had to tell them so they could release it on Monday and Sunday. But I messed up. I let it out the bag early. That's my fault, and I apologize for that. So, but now you know. Now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. Oh Lord, y'all. So yeah, that was it. Just really pissed me off. And then the fact that in this episode, Xscape had so much to say the whole time, but oh my God, all of a sudden, me and Coco are on a rant, and they're just quiet. Oh, I like that. Oh Lord, yeah. Let me tell y'all, I did not want to do this show because I knew that it wasn't going to end well. When you have too many women together, too much estrogen, too many hormones flying all over the place, too much ego, all that stuff, it's never going to end up well. I've never had a problem with Xscape. I I love those girls. I've always felt like we had a great relationship. But this show really brings out the honest truth. We must not have ever had a relationship. Because if it could go this bad so fast, there was nothing there to begin with. So, and I'm good with that. But yeah, to say I'm disappointed is just an understatement. It's just an understatement. So, what somebody said, to be fair, you're reposting bad things about Xscape on your IG every day. Okay, I don't know what IG you're looking at, but anyway, there's two sides to every story. There's their side, our side, and then there's the truth. But I could definitely tell you, SWV has not been dogging nobody out on Instagram and on my IG. You can look at my IG. Yeah. And another thing, 22 was SWV's 30th anniversary. So back in October, November, we did a huge photo shoot to commemorate that. We do not need Xscape for anything. We don't ask them for nothing. We don't need them for nothing. And they've never done anything for us. So all y'all can take that and put that in a box, okay? I'm going to sleep so well tonight because finally I'm able to get this all off my chest. Let me answer some of these questions. Are you coming to the Bay Area? Absolutely. Y'all have a big fan base in Trinidad. Oh, we just left where did we go? St. Thomas, Bahamas? We were just there. Yeah, we have a good following literally around the world. So we stay on the road. Real fans know you're sweet, boo. Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm just so frustrated with this show. What type of comments were they actually saying? I'm not sure who they are. Would you do a show with Jodeci? A reality show? I'm good on reality. Nah, unless I'm getting paid like the president, I'm gonna sit there like a mute, but I'm not doing it. Nope. Mona, do not call me. Do not call me ever again. Oh, I know y'all happy as fuck. As soon as the show started, I knew 5 weeks ago this was some bullshit and y'all had to stomach it. Thank you. How did y'all get matched up with Xscape in the first place versus got that wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Mona Messy Child. Yes, I know. How come Mona Scott been quiet about what the setup of the show was? She lives for the drama. I don't think she was quiet. She told us what it was supposed to be. When I got the call, it was, we're going to do this women's empowerment. We're going to have a great time. 2 iconic groups on the stage. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be this. The next question. Hold on. Let me get back up in here. Will y'all do a season 2? I'm good on season 2. I am good on season 2, 3, 4, 5. Hell, I was good on 1. Are you coming to Detroit? Yes, we always hit Detroit. Detroit is the bomb. What happened to the scenes with you and Eddie? I remember there was more. And you know what? There was a lot of scenes that y'all didn't see. And y'all got robbed. Like when we did Week, I'm telling you, Coco put on some of her best singing. I mean, she killed that song, but you don't see any of it. None of it. When are y'all coming to Miami this summer on tour with Jodeci? Is it true Week was originally... Yes, Charlie Wilson, that song was for him and he didn't like it. Thank you, Uncle Charlie. I actually, who's headlining SWV and Jodeci? Actually, it's a co-headline, but SWV is going to perform first. So simple. What are your thoughts about Candy and Tiny after the experience? I really don't have any thoughts. Like after tonight, I probably won't ever mention them ever again. I don't have to. I have no reason to. They've never had a place in my life and I'm good. Y'all coming to Essence? I think we are. I think that's where we're going to stop on the tour. How are you doing, like mentally? How are you? And I hope you had a great Easter. Thank you, J Mac. I'm actually good. Like I said, after watching this, I just wanted to make it very clear how disappointed I am. I'm just disappointed. Because I want to have fun. We are too old to be catfighting. Jesus Christ. This should have been like the best time of our lives. We should have been out here cracking up, making memories that will last a lifetime, just fun stuff. How often do you get a chance to go back into your youth and like relive an experience that would just be so off the chain? But you can't do that. Like, too many women. I wrote a book about this. Y'all go get my book, Player Hate Her, How to Avoid the Beatdown and Live in a Drama-Free World. It's all about women and their emotional catfights and why we can't get along. Anyway, when are you coming to Miami? I'm not sure of the exact date, but we will. The tour route will be posted soon. I'm glad you're finally getting your flowers as a great singer. Thank you. Do you think reconciliation can occur? I believe it can. I believe it can, but I don't think everybody's willing to do it. So I have a home and a life outside of this show that I intend to get back to. And I'm gonna be like an ostrich. What is it? Is it an ostrich here when they put their head in the sand? If they can't see you, they think you can't see them. That's gonna be me. I'm putting my head down. Put my head down. Please clear the air about the walkthrough. I'm not sure what that means. The walkthrough? You might have to put that question in there again. Who the hell did Coco want to fight? She didn't want to fight nobody, and that was just, she was just talking to Lily, and of course, you can't let anything go on these microphones with these shows. If you say I got a dookie too hard, it's going to become a clip. Oh, a week was the biggest record. Why could they no agree? I don't know. I guess if we had sang week last, it would make them feel like they weren't the headliners. I don't know. I don't know. Toward the end, we were just done. We're like, look, y'all can do the show all by yourself if you want to. We are just ready to wrap this up. My cousin's about to lose their minds. I know, Jodeci. I can't wait. I love me some Jodeci. Your real fans know. Oh, thank you. What type of... Oh, wait a minute. I read those already. You made me laugh when you said, Mona, please don't call me again. Yeah, don't call me, girl. I'm done. I'm done. Taj, I want to say, I love how you handle the mature portion of the show. Thank you. I mean, yeah, thank you. Oh, did they cancel the Salt and Pepper show with y'all? I think it was, well, Salt and Pepper imploded, so I don't think they wanted to do another show. After you do one reality show, if this is not your cup of tea, it's really easy to understand it's not your cup of tea. And I just feel like with these shows, I mean, there's really no consideration for your life after the show. Salt and Pepper were fine until they did that show. And now, look, Spin is not there anymore. And they're not a group anymore. Well, Salt and Pepper are. But of course, Salt and Pepper is just not complete without Spinderella. You love all three of them together. And that show just really... it just destroyed their relationship, and I hate that for them. I hate that for them. And SWV did 2 shows, and we almost imploded from the shows. Thank God we were able to sit down and be like, this is not us. This is not what we do. But when you've been on these shows for years and you're used to doing that, it doesn't even affect you. You're like, it's an everyday life. Everybody can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. We're coming to Philly this summer. Let me see if I could get some folks up in here, because I will ramble forever. I'm gonna get Steve. I believe it was. Hey, Vincent.